We've been out for a minute. I'm still at my mama's house taking care of my mama, so we ain't been on for a minute. So I ain't get a chance to do my spiel, my take, real shit on the Colin Kaepernick workout. For those of y'all that didn't pay attention, you know that the NFL just all of a sudden out of nowhere, they contacted Kaepernick. They said, we want to give you an opportunity to work out. Seemed like they contacted him on like midweek or something like that and told him, shit, we're going to do the workout on Saturday. Kaepernick's camp kind of like, well, shit, can we have a little more time? No, it got to be that Saturday. Basically, NFL was like, look, got to be this way or this shit ain't happening. Kaepernick showed up, but he moved the site. That was a problem. He wanted everything to be transparent. He wanted the media to be there. NFL didn't want the media to be there. There was some bullshit with the waiver. NFL said it was a regular waiver. Comes out. Journalists have reported it was not a regular waiver. So all kind of shit that makes it seem like one big sham. But he don't put it on something. What I really want to discuss is the mainstream sports media flare up about it, because it became a huge deal on shows like First Take especially, but also on Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, a couple other shows as well. But on First Take especially, because Stephen A. Smith has become like the face of sports media. Kind of like back in the Gap, you had Howard Cosell, ESPN used to have Berman. Now the man is Stephen A. Smith. White folk like him, black folks love him. He getting that money. Highest paid guy on ESPN. But he been catching a lot of hell.
Highest paid guy, which is not saying much for ESPN standards, but
true, because we know ESPN cut a lot of people, and they working the shit out of Stephen. They working the shit out of Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, but he called a lot of hell. He from T.O. T.O. came on and told Stephen A. Smith that, man, shit, Max acting more black than you. And
which is I don't like that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't respect that. It's another thing of us tearing each other down, which I don't like. But with that situation, it's just I don't see. It's just the whole situation was messy. I mean, you go out. What week was it? 9, 10. That you asked this man to do a workout after the trade deadline, after everybody's been picked up. So what team do you think is going to join him on their roster this late in the season? So what was the point of the workout?
Seemed like some journalists are saying that Jay-Z and somebody else kind of pressured Goodell to do something like that because Jay-Z's reputation took a hit from him partnering with the NFL. Yeah. I don't. Hove hasn't commented. I'm sure when the next album come out, Hove gonna talk about it, but I don't know what that. But that's what some people are saying.
Then do the workout in the spring. Why do it now?
Or I don't know. It seemed like a sham to me as well.
So what quarterback have you seen sign this late in the season ever in the history of NFL football?
Well, I've never seen the NFL set up a workout.
Well, they set them up. They set up workouts every Tuesday. They have workouts, trials every Tuesday.
The NFL or teams? I've seen
the teams running.
Yeah, I've seen teams, but this was like the NFL told the teams to be there for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if a team wanted them, they would just say, okay, we want you, we'll bring you in Tuesday. So we ain't got no game to prepare for. Saturday, we got games. I ain't give a fuck about Colin Kaepernick. I'm trying to win the game.
Tuesday's usually the day off in the NFL for NFL players, and that's coaches able to do certain things.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, I mean, that's what it is. What it is.
I don't know, man. It just seemed what bothered me was how I saw guys like Stephen A., my boy Shannon Sharp, who I love. I saw people complaining about what Kaepernick was wearing. The man had on a goddamn Kinte shirt.
They were complaining about that. Yeah, they look at it in terms of what you're taught coming into football, coming in the NFL. What those guys were taught, that you're coming in for a job interview, so you wouldn't do certain things. You come into a job interview, button up, fresh haircut, all this stuff. So, and he didn't do that. He just, it seemed like to them, I think, that he was just trying to rebel against the NFL and trying to show that he doesn't trust the NFL, which is whatever. But is that gonna help you get a job? The situation what you're trying to get into.
Right.
And I think that's what the perspective they were trying to land.
But see, that's what I'm saying with them. Why is Kinte rebellious in this world? He wanted freedom. It was an enslaved person who wanted freedom. It ain't nothing controversial about that. That's a non-controversial shirt, in my opinion. It shouldn't be. If he had showed up with a shirt that had a picture of George Washington on it, who was a slave owner but happened to be our first president, nobody would give a damn. They'd be like, oh, look at Kaepernick. He used to take a knee, but now he's being patriotic. If he has on a slave owner.
Or Andrew Jackson.
The motherfucker that signed the Indian Removal Act. It's all okay.
Which was a slave owner in Tennessee
and
Mississippi. And Jackson, Mississippi, which is the second blackest city in the U.S.
And we talking about the state, we got the highest percentage. You know what I'm talking
about? Jackson, Mississippi is the second blackest city in the U.S. Next to Detroit, which is number one. And we're represented by Jackson, and then we have a historically black college named Jackson State. Yeah. But if he showed up with that shit on, nobody give a shit. Nobody would give a shit. But, however, they looked at it from that perspective. It was just weird, like just moving the venues and all this other stuff.
What's your spiel on it? Like I said, and people, we gonna talk about it a little later. This is a military man. Military serves his country. So if anybody got the right to speak on some shit like that, it's this brother. You feel me? And that's somebody who loves sports. You serve this country, you love sports.
Correct.
First of all, let's go all the way back. What's your opinion on him kneeling? As somebody who serves under that flag. You risk your life over here, and for those of y'all, anybody in uniform, their life is in danger. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks just think about combat.
Yeah.
But if you are in a U.S. military uniform, you are a target for our enemies. You know what I'm saying? So as somebody who in that situation, how did you feel about the kneeling?
We don't, as a military man, speaking for a military man, we don't fight for just the flag. We fight for the people. So it's not we're not representing we're representing the United States of American people. We fight for the people. So if Colin Kaepernick was true to what he said and is fighting for the people, that fighting for the injustice of police officers harming unarmed black men in America, then we stand behind it. If he's kneeling for that, if he's kneeling for that cause, it has nothing to do with just respect for the flag. The flag is just a symbol at the end of the day, but it's a symbol towards the people. So that's what we're fighting for. And the whole situation, or the man with black ball or white ball, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, that's where I was about to go next. Cause now, so I got your military opinion on it. Give me your football analysis.
I mean,
based on what you've seen from him.
Yeah.
Is he good enough to be a quarterback, or at least a backup quarterback in this league?
He was. I don't know, 3 years removed from the situation, but he was. That definitely he should have been on somebody, or not just place on somebody's roster, given the opportunity to compete to be on somebody's roster. That's all you ask. It's you're supposed to be able to. It's supposed to be the total meritocracy of sports. The best is going to be able to play, and he wasn't given that chance. So and it's just totally because of that. You can shape it however you want. He wasn't able to try out for a team or be on the roster, preseason roster, but they carried 5-6 quarterbacks, and he wasn't on any one of them. So that's the main thing.
I agree with that totally. Man. And I just hope that our people with these platforms, like a Stephen A. Smith, because I went hard on the brother online. I ain't gonna cap, because I'm one of these motherfuckers that I have a young man who I love, a mentee. who wants to be Stephen A. Smith. He loves me, but he wants to be Stephen A. Smith. And so to see a man with that platform making that money, like we said, they working shit out of him for that money, but he making that money. And my young boy wants to see that. He comes from the poorest county in this state, one of the poorest counties in all of America. And he wants to elevate himself from that and be great. And I'm seeing a guy go on TV and just ridicule a man who been blackballed, and as Shannon Sharp once said, whiteball, for wearing a goddamn Kinte shirt. Who should be honored for trying to run away from slavery. That's just fucking crazy. Like, it really make me feel like the NFL really putting their foot down on these networks. Cause like me and we both played basketball together, but he loves football more than basketball. And I love basketball.
That's not true.
He loves football more than basketball. Don't let him tell you that shit.
That's not true.
But we argue all the time about NBA ratings and NFL ratings. But I know the NFL is king in this country. I know that shit.
I love basketball just as much.
He's lying about that. We'll get into that.
Better at one thing and then
we'll get into that. No, he loves football. But I know NFL is king. Do you remember the show Playmakers? We were freshmen in college when that shit was out. It was a show that was riveting. It showed steroid abuse. It showed what an old running back got to do to beat out a new running back that's trying to take his job. It was showing all the backdoor shit of the NFL. It was riveting.
Vaguely.
It was on ESPN. NFL made them motherfuckers take it off the TV because they were fucking up the product. It's like, it seemed to me when the Kaepernick workout happened, seemed like a lot of guys on TV were trying not to fuck up the NFL money. ESPN got Monday Night Football. Fox has Thursday Night Football, and they have, of course, they do their shit on Sundays. And you can't fuck up that money because the NFL is always the #1 rated shit every week. Whatever, pick your TV show. The NFL whooping that shit ass. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like they were trying to protect the bag more than speak truth. And that's why on this show, we constantly growing. We try to just speak the motherfucking truth, what we feel, and based on the facts. You feel me? You taking it from a military man right here. You heard this spiel on it. I'm always give you my spiel on it. I'm trying to keep 100. I'm still with Cap. I hope the brother get a chance to play if you want to play, but if you don't, fuck it. Fuck it. History gonna do you justice. Because Muhammad Ali was hated in his day. You see how his shit turned out. John Carlos, them guys from the Olympics, them guys were hated in their time. Now, shit, they in history books and, you know, they get plaques and all this kind of shit. Dr. King was hated in his time.
Yeah.
They hated that man. And I ain't saying Kaepernick is Dr. King. Not saying that. But I'm saying, a lot of times people that are ostracized and persecuted in real time years later as our country evolves and get better, you know, we seem to see things in a different way.
Yeah, I just wish, just being objective, I just wish we can hear Colin Kaepernick speak more.
Yes. Now I'm 100% with that shit.
I want to find out if he's really about it. I want to find out what is his plan, what was his thinking is, what was it?
From the genesis of it.
Yes. What was?
Me too. I think about that.
I want to see if he really real. So
he doing some good work. He's taking his money and doing some good work.
He's taking his money, put his money with his
But from what you saying at the beginning, I wonder if the media had never asked him, yo, why didn't you stand? If he would have ever said
because
this.
the narrative or perspective, there's an opposite end to that perspective. He was benched, and he might have been just pissed off. And that's the only thing that scares me.
Or I look at it as maybe something else. Maybe he feels the way he really feels, but he wasn't trying to make a movement out of it. He was just like, fuck it, I ain't standing for this. Kind of like Beast Mode. Beast Mode ain't trying to make no movement. Beast Mode just on some, well, in his hood in Oakland, he do great shit. But I'm saying Beast Mode ain't trying to do no nationwide awareness shit. Beast Mode kind of like some, y'all motherfuckers know what's going on. I'm going to do what I do in Oakland for the hood, but I'm just not standing for this shit. On some rebellious type, you know, type of stuff. So yeah, I wonder about that a lot.
Yeah, but just like Rosa Parks, that wasn't a movement at the time. She wasn't thinking that. But I just want to know what his.
Well, it's some stuff that come out and said that she was tired. I read a quote today, matter of fact, where she said, I wasn't tired. I was tired of giving in.
Yeah.
No, she was a member of the NAACP in that area and all that kind of shit. So that's a little deeper than what it is. But I don't know. I don't know if he meant to start a movement. I just know what's going on now. And what's going on now is these folks looking at it as if we sign him, it's bad for business. Because our fan base ain't gonna like this shit. The white males in our fan base ain't gonna like this shit. That just be 100.
Our president. President
oh,
Trump.
he definitely gonna tweet. That's gonna be a big time distraction and all that kind of shit. So it's just bad for business. Fuck them. We ain't gonna deal with that. Just like the NBA did Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, and they get away with that shit.
Chris Jackson, who's from Jackson, Mississippi, by the way.
The Gulfport. That man from the
Gulfport. I thought he was the Merle.
No, he from the coast.
Oh, my bad.
He from the coast. But he's a legend. Look him up.
Mississippi.
We talked about that before. The NBA tried to act like they so woke and shit when they got a rule against kneeling and all that kind of shit as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You like to cape up for the NBA. But
No, I've said that. You didn't watch you must not watch the episode where I talked about them in China.
I didn't.
Well, you need to look at this shit. Bullshit.
Go.
Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.